Okay, welcome traders. So it is 7 o'clock in the UK, 23rd of May, 2023. It's a nice evening, doors open. Looks like might have been a bit of a taste of summer today. So let's have a look at the market. So we had that pullback yesterday. The market has kicked off. Okay, so I don't think I hit my one-to-one yet. Not sure I hit my one-to-one just yet, but possibly. I did. Okay, so I've hit my one-to-one target on that. No setup though for tonight. No setup here, no setup there. Turns out, by the way, last night I was just low energy because as soon as I ate, I came back to do my stuff. So I did all my orders last night. Dollar yen, I highlighted this. It's triggered. It hasn't gone anywhere yet. Dollar Swissy has taken off. Dollar CAD was a failed breakout. I think it's probably still going to push through. There's something tells me that if we get that dollar strength, we're going to see them push through anyway. Euro GBP, look at that, man. 10 days, 2 weeks of just crap, garbage. Anyway, it looks more bearish than bullish. We had, down day, up day, down day. That's Euro Yen. The weekly looks good. So overall, it looks more bullish than bearish. Euro Swissy has got a nice little pullback in this area. There's no real levels of support or resistance, so it should continue down. So that's a potential setup for, it's day one of a potential setup for tomorrow. Euro CAD has headed off, no setup. Euro Aussie, no setup. Euro Kiwi, no setup. Stopped me out. So my trailing stop was here, stopped me out. So it was a nice profitable trade, that one. Pound Yen, no setup today. Technically a second down day. So if it comes back down into this area, that would be great to go. Pound Swissy is still looking bullish. I'm going to move this over here. It still looks bullish. Just isn't going anywhere. Pound CAD looks like that's triggered or headed off. Pound Aussie is now finally taking off. Look how nice and bullish that is. High lows looks bullish. Just a weird, not a strong trend, but it is there. Excuse me, Pound Kiwi. We've got Kiwi news this week, I think, or was that last week? And this looks like a bit of a double bottom, so we might see a reversal here. So not really liking the look there. Aussie Kiwi, no setup. Aussie CAD, no setup. Because I said yesterday that I didn't like the trend. I didn't like it overall. We just broke below here and we're back up. But yeah, so didn't really like it. Aussie Swissy still hasn't decided which way to go. So the yen pairs had a funny day today. Some of them are actually heading down. That's interesting. Okay. Kiwi CAD. What a weird day. Kiwi Swissy. No setup. No setup. No setup. Whew, sorry, man. I'm tired. So, and that's a day one. Don't need to even have the camera on for this. It's just being rude. Sorry. Yeah, so that should be a first day of 2 days down. So we'll see if there's anything on that tomorrow night in CAD Swissy. I'd like to see the yen pairs push back. So I know that they came down today. I'd like to see them go back up tomorrow. If they keep coming down, okay, there's a shift in it, but they should keep pushing higher. And you can see here, this is starting to look more and more bullish for CAD Swissy. Okay, that's all that's there. Let's have a look at, these. So we've got gold. I highlighted that little bearish candle there. It's trying to close higher. So what I'm going to do, I'll take this away and let's see what it can do. If it can get back up, because even though it couldn't get past here, it hasn't quite headed lower yet. How does silver look? Silver actually had a down day. Looks like it might have found some support in that area. Okay, copper. Copper's still hitting lower, bearish. Natural gas. Oh, I was looking today to see if we got a bullish candle today. We didn't. Not a very heavy down day, but it would have been nice to see this finish higher. So I'm going to just leave it there tomorrow to see if we get that. Crude oil. Crude oil's breaking up, looking bullish. There we go. Starting to look very, very bullish. Looks like it might even break out of this box soon. Okay, so crude oil's looking good. There we go. Didn't I mention this? Did I mention this yesterday? Getting a very strong bullish candle here would be a sign of potential reversal. So there we go. Isn't that cool? But one of my favorite things about trading is after a while when you start to suggest things and go, look, if it does this, that could be an opportunity, and then it does it. So that was cool. I know it's trying to turn around, and that would be a good indication of it. Coffee, not offering anything. Sugar still wants to go, man. Does not want to come down. Already setting up for a higher low there. So it might actually take another run up at that. We'll see. Cotton needs to come down, but it's doing well otherwise. Excuse me. Long day, man. Long day. At my desk trading at 6 this morning. Yeah, okay, that continues to look weak. Dow continues to look weak back into this area. But overall, I'm not too worried at this time just yet. It was a bit of a potential bullish setup there. Might have triggered, and it's just pulled back in yet. So let's just see what's going on. How's the NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ's overextended and coming down. So the way that I would see this for now, the way that I would see this for now is just as a retracement, not anything bigger or more serious than that at this time. I mean, even here, the Russell pushed up. That's not so bad. DAX, normal retracement, a really nice little area here for it to potentially find a continuation. Then we have the ASX in Australia, not going anywhere just yet, and the Nikkei is taking a bit of a breather. Okay, but it's only Tuesday, which means that actually by Friday they could all have, that might drop down a couple of days, and then, well, we'll see. And then by the end of the week, they're higher again. Okay, let's run through equities. We saw Apple yesterday, excuse me, but note that did not trigger. Nothing yet. Amazon has a setup. There we go. It's a decent setup, I think. AT&T still going down. ARC has broken up. We just need a new setup. Glencore looking very bearish here, looking more and more bearish. Tesco's needs to turn around this area. Amex hasn't gone anywhere. Berkshire Hathaway's had a down day. Coca-Cola, nothing. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. So it's pushed up from there. That's interesting. Exxon as well, pushing up a little bit higher. General Motors is trying to turn around. Very much so. Bullish divergence. Lots of green candles. Lots of sort of lows in this area. It's trying to turn around. JP Morgan Chase not going anywhere just yet. This was a fail from Adidas. You had a nice setup yesterday and then just didn't really follow through on it. So need to see where that week's going to close. Meta looks fine. Oh, that was a setup. I'm going to move it to here. That looks bullish as well. So Morgan Stanley is trying to find a base. Nvidia just needs to retrace. Looks good. Netflix looks fine. Just needs a bullish setup in this area. So I'd be looking for you to set up in this area. I'm going to get rid of this now. We don't need it. It's very dramatic. We don't need that. And PayPal trying to turn around, but still in a downtrend. Failures here with Spotify. Nothing really lovely and jubbly on this stuff right now. Spider, no. FedEx, nothing yet. Tesla, fine, doing fine, nothing magical there. Vanguard also trying to get break free of the zone, but there's nothing there at the moment. Okay, bonds. Nothing. There's nothing major going off on this. Crypto's trying to break higher. Ethereum broke up to the upside as we expected yesterday. They're all trying to move a little bit higher. Okay, so that's it. So what can I infer from this? Well, currencies just behave normally for once, but we'll have to see how they go for the rest of the week. Nothing else is really jumping out. Excuse me. And cryptos are looking good, but holding steady. So please excuse my yawning. Sorry about that, folks. I'm going to wrap this up. I want to wish you a wonderful evening. I'm looking, there's no chat stuff here, but otherwise, yeah, have a great evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow and hopefully have my stuff together. It's obviously been a brutal week, exercise, training, and stuff for me.